So today we're having a conversation with Kirby Kelbaugh, who's an Interdisciplinary Studies student and member of the kinetic sculpture team for 2015. Kirby, what is your major or your area of concentration?
So my area of concentration is after-school education through the performing arts. A little bit of a mouthful, I know, but it's got some really interesting stuff in it with music, the arts, and learning about them and how we talk about those topics.
And a couple of things the audience wouldn't know are that you lead an after-school program,
Yes.
and you sing with the Camerata Choir at UMBC?
The UMBC Camerata Choir and the UMBC Opera Workshop are both communities that I'm in right now. And yes, I do work for the federal government in an after-school program. So
At Aberdeen Proving Grounds?
Yes, Aberdeen Proving Grounds.
Children of military personnel?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we refer to the kinetic sculpture racing team as KSR.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question is,
Lovely.
Actually, it's now my second question. What inspired you to join the team and enroll in this course?
Well, actually, looking back on it, it was just one of those moments where the stars all sort of aligned. I just sort of wandered into the project. I was actually looking for impromptu advisory meeting, and I wandered in, and it was like, oh, well, you should stick around for this. You might find it kind of cool. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm not really doing anything tonight. And that was the first official class for the KSR group, and I thought it was a really cool premise.
We're talking back in the fall.
Back in the fall.
So you've been with us for 2 semesters.
Yes, so
about
this
half
is
the
the
class
second
have
semester,
done both semesters. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're one of the founders.
Yeah. So there were just a lot of very interesting ways that we could bridge sort of different ideas, and every person in the group in the fall was very unique and very different in terms of how they saw the world, and so I really liked how that all sort of came together, and I was like, oh, well, this is something that I could really get involved in. It was partly art, it was partly engineering, and I definitely learned a lot about how to educate and other programs. If you need to go.
So